people, welcome back to Freedom with Frida. In case you're new here, hi, my name is Fridah Nguku and this is the best space for you. If you see me in this joy mark engineer thing, like I told you guys, it means I'm about to shoot you some content to do with installation, to do with interior decoration and all that stuff. And today I'm actually coming to you guys from my house. You remember I did a video installing this wallpaper. This is a gray wallpaper, and today I've decided to match with my outfit. Anyway, so I decided to install this gray wallpaper when I painted my house white. So my house is gray and white, just a touch kidogo of black. But now it's time for this wallpaper to go. And today I just want to do content to do with removing a wallpaper, because most of you keep asking, it's a rental house, I want to leave the house. By the time I remove the wallpaper, is it going to leave the wall as was? So I just want to do that in practicals. I want to prove that to you guys. So that's what I'm about to do. And after removing that wallpaper, this is the next content that you guys will be seeing. I want to change up this TV wall, and I want to do something extremely different compared to what I would technically do, bearing in mind that I'm a very, very, very plain person. So I'm going to put an imaginary wall panel. Now, wall panels are like wooden stuff that are put on a wall to give it some texture and also to bring that beauty. What I'm saying is, this is going to be the next content. I want to change this wall to something different to give this house some texture, because it's just, normally I'm a plain person, so it's just, if it's gray, it's gray. That's why you're seeing a whole gray wallpaper here. So I want to put an imaginary wall panels. We've made life easy for you guys. When you want to change up your space, or probably your focal wall is the wall that you see when you get in on the catchy wall, you can have something we call wall panels. Now, wall panels are made of wooden, and I'll put photos here, you can see what I'm trying to mean. So we have brought wallpapers that can give you that effect without necessarily having the wooden stuff, and especially because you don't want to do a lot of stuff on a rental house. Most of us are in rental houses, by the way. So this is how it looks, giving you that gray touch of wooden, and when it's going to be installed, you're going to see that change. So I'm going to have it on the two edges, and then I'm going to combine with this white marble look. Not marble feel, it's a marble look. So that's the next content, and I can't wait to show you guys how this wall will change. But today I want to remove this wallpaper so we can see whether the wall is still going to remain as was, like on the first day I installed. So when you're removing a wallpaper from your wall, you need definitely something like this, a cutter or maybe a knife, something that will help you get the edges so you can pull off. It's not a lot of work when it comes to removing, but most of the time the inner part of the wallpaper, which is where the glue holds onto, can be left on the wall. So that's where the work comes in. So you need a basin like this one and water. I have water inside here. In a kitamba, not a lot of water definitely, unless you're doing such a huge wall. So I'm going to have a seat and go up the wall, because that's the only way. Nitafika juu, and then come with me guys so we see how this is going to look. So this cutter is going to help me to just get the edges out. Be careful so you don't tear your wall or you make some dents. You just take it off and pull it off. Now, as you can tell, my wall inside is kind of pink. I remember when I was doing this house, the color of this house was this color, the pink from a different kind of color. But removing this, you can still tell there's some white stuff inside it. So that's where I'll be explaining a little bit of what you're supposed to do. I hope my nails allow me to pull this off. So what you do is just peel it off. That's why I normally say you cannot reinstall a wallpaper. So imagine how you're supposed to remove this so calmly for you to be able to carry it and go and install it somewhere else. Pull it all the way down. There we go. You see, the wallpaper will protect from you from the dirt that comes onto the wall, because you can see inside there's this dirt, meaning there's some water stuff down there on the other side, but down on the wallpaper is still clean apart from just dust and dirt. Let's peel the next one. So you can tell I still have some white stuff on this wall. The inside part of wallpaper where we apply glue is what is left here. And I'm just going to show you guys how we are going to remove that. So we are left with the wall as was. Let's just pull another one here. Moving along. So, like I mentioned, you need this, a bucket, not a bucket, a bucket, a basin, whatever it is, and some water and this kitamba. And all you're going to do is wet your kitamba inside. Not so much water, by the way. Remember, this wallpaper is installed using glue, and that glue is mixed with water. So when you're using water onto this piece, you just rub it on top like that. So technically what you're doing is unayeyusha ile glue, the water that was inside, it is making it wet so that it can peel off. So now we see when I put some bit of water, you can tell the color of this wallpaper. Then after that you just peel. Now this is where the work comes in, because now you have to keep pulling, but it becomes very easy to peel off once the water has hit this inside part of the wallpaper. So me peeling off now leaves me with the wall as was when I was installing this wallpaper. So if you zoom closely, you can tell that the wall is just still smooth, no colors come out, everything is intact as was when I installed. And you can tell where there is water is easy to pull off, and where there is no water, I am struggling. It's taking some bit of work to actually remove it. So technically that's what you do. It's not a lot of it's not a chemist. It doesn't feel like there's a lot that goes on. You just apply some water and just peel it off easily. We charge 300 Kenya shillings to remove the wallpaper from your wall, because not everyone has the time to do all this stuff. So get people who technically that's what they do for a living to do it for you. Here we go. So I'm going to apply on this other side so we can see also. how it looks. So those Judases who keep telling me, oh, it is going to destroy, oh, sweet terrible wall, my landlord will have an issue with me. If you're doing good quality wallpaper, this is it. It is going to leave your wall as good as new. And let's peel it again. Easy. Easy breezy. It's easy, but it's a lot of work. Like there's no, you don't have to go to school to learn this, but it takes a lot of time. Imagine pulling all this from a whole house. A whole house. It takes a lot of time. And time is money. So let me know if you have any questions in the comment section concerning wallpapers, concerning removing, concerning anything to do with the interior. Just leave it in the comment section and I'll answer. For now, let me keep removing, then I'll see you on the other side. So we keep removing. This is the last piece of this wall. As you can tell, this is already done. We've removed the white parts you're seeing here. Remember guys, I'm the one who painted this house white. It was this color all through, but the ceiling was actually white. But now I was trying to put white here so that when I put a wallpaper, there's a continuation of white, so I don't start to see this color. I didn't want this color in my house at all. Like zero. Anyway, let's keep removing. So there's some parts that will come off completely. For example, here I have not applied water, but it's already out. That's how it just comes out. The same with this. I think I've confirmed to you that everything is just left as the wall was. The paint is still here. Nothing has come off. The wallpaper doesn't come out with the paint. If there is any dirt that was there, like for example this dirt, it's still there. Like a small dirt that was there when this thing was being installed is still intact. So leaving you the wall as was. I am going to finalize and then I'm just going to show you how the wall looks after. So yeah, let's finish up. This was 2 rolls. It has taken us around how many minutes? Well, we are shooting, so I can't necessarily tell how long it takes to remove one roll of wallpaper, but it's not a lot of time. It's just that it is a lot. You know, it's work of removing. It's not like you're installing, so you're not going to see the beauty. You know, when you're installing, you're like, I can tell the wall is looking beautiful, but right now all you're doing is removing, so it looks tedious. Anyway, see you on the other side as I show you guys the after. Finally guys, this wall is done. I know you're wondering why this piece still looks the way it's looking. I just thought there's no point of removing this part because either way the sleeve is still going to cover it and normally it's never seen. So if I wanted to remove it, I would still remove it, but I just decided there's no point because I'm still going to install another wallpaper. I don't want to start cutting another piece that is not necessary. Anyway, so stay tuned. That's how the wall looks. Technically how it was looking before I did the installation. Like I said, whenever you're seeing white, it's because I did some painting, and because the colors are different, that's why you can tell there's white and then there's this other color. Stay tuned for the next video, which is going to be me installing this wall, and I'm going to show you guys just how to spice up your house and give it something that we call an imaginary wall panel using a wallpaper just to make your house look good or give it some class. Actually, that's it. That's it. Giving your focal wall some class. And we have different panel wallpapers, different colors. We have brown, we have white, we have the gray that I'm going to be installing. So don't miss out on that, and stay positive, stay focused. In case you're interested in our services, kindly, there's a number here and I'm going to leave it in the description box. And thank you so much to each and every one of you that has been calling, inquiring. I actually want you guys to inquire because that means you're interested. It doesn't mean you have to buy now. You can buy even in a year's time. You can buy in 2 months' time. You can buy next week. But just to have an idea of how much would it cost you, what comes into place when you want to install whatever it is. It could be a wallpaper, it could be a contact paper, it could be artificial grass, it could be a wall mirror, whatever it is. Actually, I wanted to do a wall mirror here. Probably one day I will. But right now, stay positive, stay focused, and see you in my next video.